Okay, we're cleaning a pretty dirty carpet here with the Dupray steamer.
It's real dirty.
Yeah,
it's got real heavy traffic lanes in it. This carpet has it all. It's got traffic lanes, it's got urine, it's got blood.
Feces.
Yeah, pet feces.
This is an upstairs apartment, and these these people don't get around too well physically, so they have a pet, and they hardly ever take it outside. So it's kind of just uses the whole house as a toilet.
Oh yeah, but we're going to get it cleaned up with this steamer. But it's probably the nastiest one we've messed with since we got this tool.
And they don't vacuum. They don't have a vacuum cleaner that works, so they haven't vacuumed in over 2 months, and so it's pretty bad. We vacuumed before we made the video, so
we vacuumed a little bit.
Yeah.
We did a light vacuuming just to get. We just nitpicked it with the vacuum. What we did.
Yeah. I'll show you a little bit. You can see over there by the front door it's pretty dark. And here in the living room, it's pretty bad.
We're not planning to get this 100% perfect. We're just going to.
No, these carpets are like 14 years old, and they do not take care of them.
No, getting this
so they get
spotless
pretty dirty.
An impossible task. Nobody's cleaning these spotless. You're just improving them at best.
Yeah, that spot there is a gouge in the carpet where the carpet's actually torn.
That might be some kind of glue too, but it's been on there for a very long time, I'm sure. It should have been picked up when it got put on there, and they didn't do it.
Yeah.
See if I can get it to loosen up. It is loosening up. Almost like candy or gum. Alright, it's taking it out. Check it out. It's out. What's left there is a gouge. But yeah, it got it out. That 275 heat takes out everything, gum and all that. In case this is the first time you've watched one of our videos, what this does is it cleans with steam, vapor, and it's so hot that it literally just vaporizes everything in the carpet. Now, sand and gravel and
you have to vacuum that out.
You have to get that out with a vacuum because that's dry debris. But anything that's like a liquid or whatever, it takes a liquid that's a dry liquid and converts it into steam.
Vaporizes it.
Yeah, it vaporizes.
Yeah, most of the stains will come out. Now sometimes you have a permanent stain, and you can't do anything with that. But I'm gonna try to stand this angle. I think it's the best place to see what's going on. We got kind of funny lighting in here. It's always awkward to find a good spot.
Well, we never work in a studio, so we never create perfect lighting before we start these videos. We get what we get.
Okay, if you're here to see the Dupray NEAT in action, it's 275 degrees at 50 psi. It takes less than 10 minutes generally to heat it up the first time, and we run it wide open most of the time. We don't really stop and let it build the pressure and everything back up, because it maintains a consistent pressure that we can work with.
When I work out a section of carpet, before I move areas, that's when I let the steam build up again, and it stays hot for a very long time before you need to worry about building it up.
Kind of walk over this way. Now we have on our channel a few videos showing this this method with the Dupray NEAT, and we've been cleaning a lot of carpets with it, and we really like the way it works. And of course, everybody puts up videos showing how it cleans floors and ovens and bathrooms and kitchens and everything, but there's not all that many videos showing how it cleans carpets, and carpets are actually one of the hardest things
That's
to clean.
one of the reasons we're showing carpets. Everybody's seen these things. You know you can do a tile floor of these things. So but that's not that unique.
Carpet is like one of the most difficult things that you're going to encounter to clean, and so we're showing that you can do it. So, and also
I'm waiting for the steamer to heat up. It takes about 30 seconds because I did a big area without reheating it. Oh yeah, show the light on there. See, whenever you run the steam down, well, it turned green.
It's turned green.
It goes from green to amber, and when it goes to amber, you're temporarily low on your steam.
That just means it's having to heat back up again.
Yeah.
It's actually in the process of maintaining it. See, he's working it right now, and it's still green. So it keeps up pretty good with we haven't found that it really lags behind too far. So And he's got the trigger locked.
Yeah, you always want to just keep the trigger on full bore. Keep the hammer down, so to speak. Like they used to say
So
about racing.
it's actually pretty easy. The steam's able to penetrate to the base of the carpet, and it's basically just going to vaporize anything that's in there. Now, they say a 180-degree steam will kill off organisms and parasites and
Bed bugs, fleas, all that.
yeah, whatever you're going to have in the carpet that you may be worried about. 180 degrees is enough to kill that.
And this goes 275.
275 max, and even then when the temperature may drop a little bit during use, it's still plenty hot to.
Well, and another thing, it's real hot. They're talking about 275 is what it goes up to. They're not talking about the temperature underneath the rag where I'm cleaning. That could be up to 300, 320. We have no idea. It's hot though.
Yeah,
It's
when
a
you
lot hotter
use
than 275.
when you put a cleaning pad or a rag or anything on the bottom, it helps intensify the heat for you, and that's good when you're cleaning floors. Now, we've also cleaned mattresses and we've cleaned furniture, and we've actually used that floor tool to do the seating areas and everything that are open and flat, and it does a really good job. So the floor tools aren't necessarily just for floors. You can use them whenever you're cleaning any flat surface.
Well, to be honest, anything we've cleaned with this, whether it be furniture, mattresses, or carpets, the people we clean for say, we want you to do that every time.
Yeah, they
People
like it.
love it. They do. They love it. It's hot steam. You can see it cleaning. And
He's getting ready to get to the dirty parts. I'm gonna walk around here and stand over here in a spot you've already kind of cleaned, get the best perspective. Now, I'll put in the video description a link to Amazon. As of the making of this video, this is an Amazon exclusive product by Dupray. So if you go on their website, you won't see it for sale there, but you can find parts for it and everything. Of course, there's accessories you can get if you
can see it
want.
for sale on our Amazon.
Yeah, but if you follow that link, you can go to Amazon. It is an affiliate link, so if you decide to purchase one, it will we will get a little bit of something from it, but it will not increase the price to you at all.
Nope.
So we appreciate if you do that. I also will put a link on there for our Amazon influencer storefront, and we sell lots of other cleaning supplies and products and equipment that you might want to look at if you're interested. But the video today is focusing on the Dupray NEAT Steamer.
It's just taking this dirt right out.
Yeah.
It just vaporizes everything. I mean, a lot of this is probably grease from the parking lot and stuff like that that people get on the bottom of their shoes. Plus,
Yeah.
I'm sure there's coffee and colas and whatever else built up here, but a lot of it's grease. It just turns it into.
They're kind of clumsy. They spill their sodas, and they spill coffee, and they spill food, and they spill everything. You know, it's just a little bit of a.
Well, we know these people personally, and we take pity on them because they're a little, you know, they have issues.
They have challenges.
Yeah, and so we help them out.
Okay. Now, this is actually a worst case scenario carpet. Most of the time, you're not going to ever deal with carpets this worn out and this stained, and so the fact you can't get 100% of this out is not something that people that have ever cleaned a bad carpet before would be shocked by. There's just certain things that are permanent and you can't do anything with them.
Right here, that's actually, it looks like a dirt stain from behind, but when you get close to it, it's a hole.
Yeah, this carpet is completely worn.
And this is the dirty area, right? The
Yeah.
worst part.
Yep.
It's just coming right out, too.
We consider this a low moisture cleaning method because the carpets actually will be dry in under an hour.
They'll be dry, yeah.
And so that's a good thing because when you get your carpets wet and it takes too long to dry, you're going to end up bringing up things from below the carpet in the carpet pad and the floor, and that's going to cause browning. You're going to have little problems where you get your carpets cleaned or something like that, and then the next day,
Pull that forward a bit, about a foot.
and then the next day or two, stains start to appear, or the carpet just looks dingy and brown. So low moisture cleaning is a great way to clean your carpets because once the carpet's fully dried, generally you're not going to have any issues with any of that.
No, which in this case will be about an hour from now.
Yep.
The issues, if they're going to be any, will be in about an hour, or there won't be any. And that's just how it is. We've never, in our career of carpet cleaning, ever had to go and fix a wick back stain, ever.
No.
With a rug doctor, an North Orbiter, or with this thing. We've never had to go repair a stain that came back. It don't happen. Not with us. You do them right to begin with, and you don't have those callbacks.
Yeah, even with a rug doctor, and people always say, "Oh, my carpets took days to dry." That just means they didn't set the machine up properly. If you set one up right and you know how to use it, your carpets will be dry in 2 or 3 hours. And we've never had issues with it. And we've cleaned hundreds and hundreds of apartments with a rug doctor.
Well, the secret,
Never had any problems
to rug
with it.
doctors and not getting your carpet soaked is this. You got to put down a good heavy pre-spray so that whenever you go over the carpet, you can do it in 1 or 2 passes.
Yeah.
If you don't put down a pre-spray, you're going to make 5, 6, 7, 8 passes. And yeah, you're going to drench your carpets and they're going to take a long time to dry. That's operator error.
Yeah, even on this, we put a pre-spray down. We put down we sprayed everything down with an ammonia water mixture.
Ammonia and then some...
because ammonia basically helps you get rid of almost... It's one of the best carpet cleaning chemicals there is, but you have to be very careful using it because, of course, it could be bad for your lungs. So
yeah.
we had both doors open and got good ventilation coming in when we did it. But we let that sit on the carpet, and then we went over it with a neutral pH pre-spray. And you can clean without those. But when a carpet's really, really dirty, you want to give yourself every advantage you can. Because if you don't use a pre-spray, you can still get it clean. It's just going to take you a lot longer. You're going to have to go over it a lot more.
But
So
this is clean. Since I got available steam, I'm just using it a little bit and going over the really dirty areas. It's safer. I could have turned this off 2 minutes ago.
oh, and that's another thing. We've really been happy with how much steam you get per fill on the NEAT, because I don't think we've ever actually had to stop a job to refill the unit.
Never once.
And we've done some pretty big places,
Yeah.
and I would say you're going to easily get close to an hour out of it. Your mileage may vary, but we've never had to stop and refill it, and we're really happy about that. We're going to eventually buy another one of these, and that way we'll have 2 units. That way we'll have a spare, but also because on certain big jobs we can get both of them going, and that way there's no downtime. You can always have one running while the other one's waiting to be refilled. So we haven't done it yet, but we're going to. Let's see if I can walk over here.
Yeah, it's clean.
It's much improved. There is some permanent damage to this carpet, and there are some stains that are... We've been living in the same apartment for going on 12 years, so we knew the people that lived... These people lived here about 9 years.
Let's see what it looks like on the bottom.
Yeah, that's why we're going to throw that out.
That's staying here in this trash.
Yeah.
But that's the... So what
We're not
happens
gonna try
is
to clean
it vaporizes everything, but anything that's like dirt or something that won't vaporize,
touch it.
It comes up into the rag.
Yeah.
So when you see stuff like that, that stuff that didn't get vaporized, it got absorbed instead.
Oh, hold that back up again. I want to show them something. When we use a floor pad or a towel or something on the bottom, these are hair ties, these black things.
Yeah, I got them at Walmart.
For people with ponytails, and we use that because this front edge here, it helps hold it so that you don't catch the edge and have the pad start flipping underneath. And on some carpets you don't need them, but we just use them generally all the time. Yeah, there's a bunch
If
of
you
hair
don't
in
use
the
them, what'll
carpet.
happen is this will go under the carpet when you push
It starts
it
to
forward,
fold under on you.
and it'll go like that when you're coming backwards, and
Yeah.
it'll mess up. So we use these because it keeps the bonnet or the pad completely hanging over the edge of the machine, so it don't overlap. We don't want that.
So-
we want it to overlap. We don't want it to go under.
Yeah, we want to have it so it overlaps all around the edges. I guess that's basically all there is to this. Let me show
all
you.
she wrote.
We didn't show the cleaning of it, but the carpets are basically dirty everywhere. There's some damage. But we cleaned all this real quick. This back door area is always really, really dark. So it did a good job. I mean, these carpets, you can't make them look great no matter what you do. So we just do the best we can with it. And in another month or 2, they may want them cleaned again.
Oh, and one more time.
Yeah, show that if you want.
Here's the rag taken off.
Yeah.
And man, that is dirty. That's a lot of that stuff that you can't vaporize. That's just dirt.
Yeah, it coats the rag. If you wanted to, you could wash that rag, but we're not gonna do that. The floor pads are very, very easy to clean, and we usually use a floor pad, but we want to try it out with a rag and see how it went on this one, because this is like one of the worst carpets.
This isn't even a cotton rag. Cotton's
No.
like even way better. This is just a cheap polyester. I got it in the auto parts department at Walmart or someplace. It's cheap.
Yeah.
And it did a great job too. So
All right, I'm gonna end the video here. There's nothing more to see.
yeah, you've seen it all. It's clean, and this carpet was. We don't know how the lighting looks in here. The camera sometimes boosts the lighting, but it was real dirty. Heavy traffic lanes from the front door all the way back past the kitchen. It
Please,
was trashed. And all
please-
that over there where he's at, that was just completely dirt filled.
Please rate the video, give it a thumbs up or thumbs down. Both are helpful. Comment and subscribe. And on comments, we try to run a G-rated channel. So if you use profanity or if you're overly rude, your comment will never get
Oh,
posted.
yeah, you can insult us on our comment if you want.
Well, we screen.
You'll just never get posted.
Yeah, we screen comments,
But
and
make
if anybody's
all the insults you want.
yeah, if anybody's out of hand at all, they just won't get they won't get the comment put up. But
And thumbs down, that just helps our channel grow. Do all the thumbs down you want to do if you're one of those kind of people that have to do that.
hope you enjoyed it, and till next time, thanks for watching.